What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video for my Omi homies. In today's video, we'll be looking at the recent price action. Omi has been going sideways for quite some time. We'll talk about why we need to have patience and why I believe our patience will be rewarded. So stick around. There is a lot to talk about. If you like the content, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into it. So it's been a crazy week and a half for VEVE with their historic Disney Golden Moments drops, followed by a seemingly endless amount of designer con drops showcasing a number of tremendous artists. We still have Immutable X on the way, but people are wondering when the price is going to move. We've been trading within this range for a couple of months now. So I wanted to make a video about the importance of patience. If you're going to be investing in any asset, patience is a key ingredient to success in investing. Now, at the time of this recording, the Omi token is trading at 0.0066. And taking a look at the 1 month chart, you can see that we're pretty much just about where we were exactly 1 month ago. This in spite of the Disney announcement, in spite of the US Post Office announcement, in spite of the designer con drops. But if you zoom out to the 3 month chart, you see that the coin did move over 100% over the last 3 months. And if you zoom out to the 1 year chart, you can see a pattern of consolidation forming similar to the pattern that we saw over the summer. Now, if you remember back to June, July, and August, you'll remember that the Omi token was trading in the 0.003 range for quite some time. Now, back in the summer, the price was going sideways for what felt like forever, right? That in spite of the fact that they announced the Marvel partnership, despite the fact that they gave the people a first look at the VeVeverse, and despite the fact that they dropped the first ever Marvel NFT in history. All right, the price was still going sideways and people were getting frustrated. And now it seems like history is repeating itself because we have all these great catalysts, the Disney partnership, the first Disney drop, the Immutable X migration coming, and once again, the price is going sideways and people are getting frustrated. Now keep in mind that Facebook officially announced their entry into the metaverse world, and projects like Decentraland and Sandbox saw 200 or 300% gains instantaneously. And here the Omi token is continuing to go sideways. Now, of course, VeVe doesn't yet have an active metaverse. Their metaverse will launch sometime next year, but in crypto, people are conditioned to expect 2x, 3x, 10x gains, instantaneously, especially when we're in the midst of a bull market. But sometimes things take time, and we need to be a little bit like Yoda and Axl Rose and have a little bit of patience. We need to not worry about the short-term price and pay attention to the fundamentals, and fundamentally, VeVe is stronger than ever, especially coming out of the last week and a half. Now, the Disney drops were not perfect. There were issues with the app crashing on day one. Things did get better as the days went on. There are still issues that need to be addressed with bots. However, I think it's safe to say that overall, the Disney drops were a great success. The NFTs are doing really well on the secondary market, and they've brought a lot of more people into VeVe and put a lot more eyes on the project. Just take a look at the Google Trends search results for VeVe. The line goes straight up right after the Disney announcement. There's now a lot more awareness of the project and people searching up VeVe NFTs online. And yesterday morning, Amazing Spider-Man number 14 dropped. 70,000 editions in total, all sold out in 1 minute. So these are the things that I pay attention to. The fundamentals. Demand for the product is growing. Resale value is doing very well in the secondary market. We have a metaverse coming next year. We have a Immutable X migration on the way, which will bring about Omi utility and a number of other catalysts. So while the price is moving sideways, I think it's inevitable that we will see that 2x, 3x type gain, eventually a 10x type gain in due time. But the key word is time. And keep in mind that in time, we're going to get a whole bunch of things that we weren't expecting. Now, recently, Disney has stated that it has metaverse plans of their own. Now, a lot of people are speculating that maybe VEVE will have something to do with Disney's metaverse, and maybe their partnership will be more than we anticipated. Now, maybe that's true, maybe it's not, but the point is this. The possibilities are endless, and VEVE as a company is going to grow in ways and in different directions that we didn't even think of. The NFT space is just getting started. Just yesterday, Google searches for NFTs spiked to a record high. Now, we still have Coinbase coming out with their NFT exchange at the end of the year. And so we're still very early in this whole NFT sector. And I do believe that more than 90% of the projects are going to fail. However, VEVE is the only NFT project that has pretty much all of the major licenses and brands underneath its umbrella. All right, and so while the Immutable X migration might be taking a little longer than anticipated, and that's only because of all of the brands that it's adding and because of the fact that we had to get out those Disney drops and we had all those designer con drops. And so because of the rapid rate at which the company is growing, it's kind of pushed the roadmap back a little bit. Just because Immutable X was pushed back, it doesn't change anything fundamentally about the project. As we see some of the designer con drops listed as interoperable, VEVE users can sell, trade their digital collectible on the VEVE platform and send it to other Immutable X wallets that are not connected to VEVE's platform. And so the signs are there and things are moving ahead. We just need to have a little bit of patience and let the roadmap play out, because the roadmap has not changed. The timeline has changed. The roadmap has not changed. And after the migration happens, a bunch of catalysts will be on the way. Last week, Taps was talking to Reese in an AMA and asked him about possible exchanges. And Reese said that there are a number of exchanges that want to list Omi. And that will be another huge catalyst, giving a number of investors access to the token that don't have access now, removing that barrier to entry for a number of investors that don't want to go through the process of buying it on a place like Bit4X. And so the fundamentals are strong, the project is strong, the whole NFT space is growing, and awareness for VEVE is growing, and it is just a matter of time and patience until things pay off. Now let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. As always, if you like the content and you are an Omi homie, make sure that you hit that like button on your way out. It really helps get these videos out to more people. Subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. I will see you in the next video.